You wouldn't believe how many people have come up to me and told me that they know of the Pomodoro technique, but exactly how they should utilize it for their task, they are not aware of it. They have issues with the 25-minute time period. They say that 25 minutes is too less, or in some cases, too much to actually get their concentration in. In some cases, they have their concentration, but they don't want to stop after 25 minutes, so the break passes by. So, how to effectively use the Pomodoro technique to master productivity? If you're someone with this question in mind, well, welcome. You're at the right place. That's exactly what I will be discussing in this video today. How to use the Pomodoro technique to your advantage. How to use it to master productivity and time management. Let's go. Hello everyone, welcome back to Guilt-Free Mind and welcome to everyone who is new here. Hi, I am Dr. Shruti, author and owner of guiltfreemind.com, which is your one-stop destination when it comes to mental health and productivity. I sincerely believe that if you're not productive enough at your job, at your home, at your whatever kind of workplace you have, whether it's your home or it's your office, you have to be productive at both places. And if you're not productive, it leads to stress, which in turn leads to issues with mental health. That is why one section of Guilt Free Mind also covers productivity videos, of which in today I will be covering how to master the productivity technique called as Pomodoro method. Without much delay, well, a quick request before I get into the video. Please hit that like button, the subscribe button, share this video with those who want to be more productive in their life. Doesn't matter if they're working from home, working from office, if they're currently looking for a job, if they're students, this video applies to everyone. So please share it so that more and more people are aware of how they can utilize the Pomodoro technique to their advantage and boost their success rate at whatever they are doing. With that, let's get into it. This video is going to be a quick one because I will only be discussing 5 points regarding how you can boost your productivity via the Pomodoro method. So let's start. Point number 1. Customize your work intervals. Now, if the task that you have to do, like suppose you have already finished everything. Suppose I'm working on a blog post, I just have to publish it. So only hitting that publish button does not take more than 2 seconds. Maybe I'll do a final review, I'll hit that publish button, maybe 5 minutes tops. Do I really need a break after that before I switch to the next task? It depends. So similarly, if you have a task that's of a short duration or of a very long duration, suppose 25 minutes is not enough for you, so you're doing a double pomo 50 minutes. So should you keep the break as 5 minutes? Should you keep the break as 15 minutes or 10 minutes? Or should you have long pomos like 2-hour pomo if it's a long project and you want to get as much done as possible once you're in the deep flow, in the deep focus? Well, how to change your break time or how much break time to actually have depends on you. You are the best judge of how much time you will need to unwind, fix your brain. I mean, fix as in get your brain ready for the next task and then start the task. So you are the best judge of that. So I'd suggest take a few days, a couple of days, 2 to 4 days, and then decide that after what type of tasks, how much time you actually need to go into the next task. How much time would be appropriate for unwinding? So figure that out and then customize your breaks. Point number 2, adjusting your break time. Like, how will you utilize this? Is particularly related to how will you utilize your break time. Will you be spending it engaging in a mindful activity? Will you be going for a walk? Will you be playing with your dogs? Will you be talking to your spouse? Will you be having a quick chat with your friends, or checking WhatsApp, or replying to messages, or checking your email from your friends? What will you be doing? The thing is, if you don't have it pre-decided what you're going to tackle in the break, then your break may just mindlessly go by while you scroll social media. And if you get into the hooks of social media, then that 5 minutes break may become 15 or even 20 minutes, and then you'll be cursing yourself that you wasted so much time. So, take your break, but decide beforehand, the night before. All of these things should be decided the night before. The night before, decide what are you going to do in each of your break, how long will your breaks be, and then put it all in your calendar so that the next day, while you're working, you do not get distracted. If you hear snores in the background, that's my boy Delta. So that. Point number 3, Make task-specific pomodoros. Now, if a task requires you to focus for 2 hours, and if you can focus for 2 hours without taking a break, then do it. Don't keep a break necessarily in the middle. You don't always have to use the 25 minutes timer only. You can customize it to your needs. So if a task is going to be 2 hours, put 2 hours in when you time block it, then keep a longer break. That's it. So customize your pomos depending on your needs, because every task is not going to be equal. Some tasks you may club them like 2 or 3 tasks if they're small, and you can finish all of them in a half an hour. Or if they are big tasks, then you may not be able to take a break in the middle because you don't want to get out of that focus zone. So decide, customize, and then work. Point number 4, incorporate different break activities. So if you want to get some stretching in, or if you want to do an exercise and that would be longer than 5 minutes, but your task was not that intensive, so you don't want to actually take that 5 minutes break, you don't want to take that 15 minutes break that you will need for getting a proper level of exercise in. So don't go by a hard and fast rule that, okay, in the first break I will do exercise, in this break I will do this, in that break I will do that. Don't go as per that. See, when you have a longer break, put exercise in that duration. Or if you're feeling really slumped and you're sleepy and it's the afternoon time and the circadian cycle is hitting you, then you may extend your break. Because if you are at the risk of coming back and wasting your one pomo just trying to stay awake, it's obviously not worth it. So incorporate activities that are meaningful to you and that will actually boost your focus in return. One suggestion that I would give is, please don't have social media on any of your breaks. During your work time, your pomo breaks should be to engage in activities that will help you boost your focus, not take your focus completely away from your work. So you can have exercise somewhere in the afternoon when it's a particularly slump time, like after your lunch or something, when you're really feeling it and you really are not in the mood to work. You can do some stretching, some yoga, or get in some Pilates, whatever is your exercise of choice, and actually start to feel energized and come back to work with a fresh mind. You can also take that break to make some coffee, which would be my first go-to option. Well, you can customize it how you want. That's the point. Like, there are many different break activities. These activities should be decided beforehand, and then you just follow through them. This reduces your decision fatigue. This takes away that pain from your head of what to do next. You already know, okay, this is done, now I do this. That is done, now I do this. It makes it easier, it makes it smoother, and it makes it easier for you to focus on your tasks as well. Now, coming to the final point. Point number 5, that is use stretching like a cat. Point number 5, experimenting and reflecting. So once you have had a week, like suppose you've decided, okay, this task takes me this much time, that task takes me that much time, I will assign breaks over here, 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 like this, and I will be doing this in my break. Follow it for a week, and then at the end of the week, once your week is up, hello sir, so Zeus is here. You may not get him on the cam, but he's definitely here. So once your 1 week is up, then you go back and check your task and find out where you went wrong in assigning the time or assigning the break, or at which point exactly are you feeling that slump. So you should add exercise or walk or something that will actually wake you up, which is the coffee time, etc., etc. You can all figure that out once your 1 week duration is up. So figure that out, make your changes, and well, use your promo accordingly. I hope these 5 tips were of help to you. These are points of a very small guide of how to customize your Pomodoro technique. Pomodoro is an amazing time management tool. If you haven't tried it, I really encourage you to go ahead, give it a try today itself. And let me know in the comment section, how did it go for you? Was the 25 minutes effective? Was it 50 minutes? Do you need 120 minutes? How much time do you use? What do you do in your break times? And how do you avoid social media during work? So please let me know all of that in the comment section below. And thank you so much for tuning in and watching this video and supporting my channel. I really appreciate each and every one of you. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.